welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Winter, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my everyday makeup routine. This was super fun to film. I haven't done a makeup tutorial in so long, so I really hope that you guys enjoy. And yeah, again, if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Just getting myself situated here. Oh my goodness. Can you say hi, puppies? Oh, hello. Okay, I think I got this set up all perfect. I have my mirror right here, makeup right here, tie-ties right there. So yeah, let's get started. I usually put up my hair, and then lately I have been using a headband as well, because now that I have shorter hairs in the front, they tend to fall down when I'm doing my makeup. And yeah, and then I'm just looking super cute with my ears hanging out. I've always been weird about my ears. Like, I don't have big ears, but I'm very self-conscious about them sticking out like that. I don't know why. So I usually start off with just prepping my skin a little bit. I usually just use this Origins face serum as well as the Mario Badescu facial spray. I just do 3 pumps of my, oop! It just went on the ground. 3 pumps of my serum. And then I'm going to start with my primer. I'm using the Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Primer. And I actually really like this primer. It just feels so nice. It's not pore filling or anything, but it is definitely hydrating. And it's just like silky smooth. So I do have self tanner on right now, so I am going to use my slightly darker shade of foundation that I have. This is the Pretty Fresh Foundation in Light 45W. And I would say this is like a medium coverage foundation. I do really like this foundation. Sometimes it would make my skin look flaky, but I think that was just during the peak of winter time when my skin was just really dry. And you can see I've been kind of breaking out. This foundation doesn't quite cover up my pimples, especially the big juicy red ones like this. But since these are in the mask region, I don't really have to do much. Nobody's gonna see them. And for my concealer, I'm using the Pretty Fresh concealer in the shade Fair 15W. And I just learned that if you do your concealer this way, it kind of like lifts your face a little bit. I don't really see a difference, but I've seen like those side-by-side reels of people doing that, and I can see it that way, but when I do it on myself, I can't really tell. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know. So I just cover up any blemishes. And I usually put it underneath on like near my jawline, I guess, just to kind of, I don't know why I do that, just like brighten it up, I guess. Oh, and the sponge that I'm using is just an e.l.f. sponge. It's actually one of my favorites. I have used a beauty blender before, but I like how huge this one is. And then I go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. This has a shade number is 520B. Honestly, I don't really like it. It's not terrible, it's just not the best. It is really good for a drugstore version. Alright, so after all of my face is done, I go in with my brows. So I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown. And then I'm just using an e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo Brush. And yes, I do need to clean my brushes. I always forget. It is slightly disgusting, but it's okay. I don't do anything fancy. I just fill in the sparse areas and then kind of help even out the shape of my eyebrow. I never get it perfectly. I always have some sort of sparse area down here. once I'm done with my eyebrows, I go in with my eyeshadow. I use the ColourPop Nude Mood palette, and I apologize for the mess. This one right here broke, and so it's kind of messy. I always start with this light brown shade called Bare to Wear, and I'm just using a fluffy Morphe brush, and I just kind of start in my crease, work my way out. I'm not very precise when it comes to my everyday eyeshadow. And then the next shade I go in with is this slightly darker brown color called Au Natural. I just kind of put that in the same place, work its way out again, and so forth. I just keep doing the same little motion with each shade. With this color, I do put a little bit more on my lid. And then lastly, I go with the dark brown shade called Moody. And I put that in the same areas, but I blend just a little bit more with this one. I don't want it to be too dark, so, because this one is very pigmented. So I do blend a lot on this bad boy, and I do bring it in the lid. And that is it. Sometimes I'll just touch it up just with a little bit more if I want to, if I'm feeling risque. And then I have this sort of flat elf brush, and with that one I take this same dark brown color called Moody, and I just put that my lower lash line. I just bring that in. And I know some people will say this is a little extreme for an everyday makeup, but you know, this is how I feel good about myself. This is the look where I feel the greatest. And sometimes I will use the Revlon Color Stay eyeliner on my lower waterline, but lately I have just been putting it on my top waterline. And then next I go in with my bronzer. So I'm using the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer. That's a long one. And then I'm using, I think this is Too Faced. This is so old. It's a flat bouquet brush that I got in like a trial set or something a long time ago. And it's my favorite for bronzer. So I just kind of slap it on, you know? Next, if I am feeling extra, I'll go in with some highlighter. This is the ColourPop Flexitarian highlighter. And then I just have this, I think this is Urban Decay. All of my brushes are so old, like I've had them forever. This is an Urban Decay brush, and I just use that for the highlighter on my nose, above my lip, and then underneath my eyebrows. I always do my mascara last, just because, I don't know, I don't want it accidentally going everywhere. I've just always done it last, I guess. And I am using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. The mascara really is like the finishing touch that just brings everything together. It's never perfect. Whenever I'm doing my lower lashes, I always get it all over my skin. So I'm always gonna have those black dots underneath there. And for my lips, I never use any lipstick or anything like that. So I'll usually just take a makeup wipe and just like wipe off the excess foundation. And that is it, you guys. That is my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys liked it. I thought that was super fun. If you have any other suggestions or videos, makeup looks, whatever, reviews, anything that you want to see, please comment down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye.